Hey Ajit, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Absolutely, let's do it.
What time did you wake up this morning?
I wake up every morning around between 6:30 and 7.
And what's your usual morning routine?
My morning routine starts with my kids because they are the ones who wake me up. That's my default alarm. Either it's my daughter Isla or my son Ari that will wake me up. First is cuddles and hugs, and then my wife will get up and we'll do a little bit of stretching, maybe a little bit of reading while the kids play around with us. We'll do morning breakfast and chai because that's what we drink in the morning, and make breakfast for the kids. And I don't have breakfast, but I will take my protein shake, my chai, I get a drink, and around 9 a.m. I will be in the office.
What is one thing in your morning routine you just cannot skip?
My meditation, which actually happens when I am in the office. It doesn't actually start early in the morning because kids, and my kids love me and I love them, and we like to cuddle and play. So only play activities happen in the morning, except when I get to the office. Then it's my meditation, my reading of a book, maybe a little bit of journaling, and then watching something that is interesting for the day.
So tell me, where are you from?
I am from India. I was born in Jaipur in India.
And what is the most Indian thing about you?
The most Indian thing about me is my love for Indian food. I absolutely love Indian food. I can eat it any time of the day or any meal. But I have to be careful because sometimes that means I overeat and I end up eating things I shouldn't be eating.
What would you say is the biggest difference between India and the USA?
There's a lot of differences between India and the USA. India is a very community-based culture, which means you're always there with somebody over at your house and they would come unannounced. In America, that almost never happens, which I love, and I love that about India as well. India is also really focused on work, so we're working all the time, which also sometimes feels like American culture, but I feel like the American culture or work-life balance is a little bit more balanced than how India is.
Quick question, LA or Austin?
Austin all day, every day.
Okay, what is your favorite number one all-time book?
My favorite number one all-time book, it's like selecting between Isla and Ari. There's no way I can pick one book to be my all-time favorite, but the book that I refer or I've read more than any other book is Think and Grow Rich.
Okay, what about your favorite movie?
My favorite all-time movie is Good Will Hunting.
How about Marvel or DC?
It's always Marvel, baby. Marvel because it is more light, it feels more human, it feels more connected. DC feels like the world is about to end, and I don't want to feel like the world is about to end after watching a movie.
At what time do you usually start actually working?
Usually my actual first work, except if I have live calls, will start around 10 o'clock. But when I have live calls, it tends to start at 9.
What do you love most about being an entrepreneur?
The one thing that I love about being as an entrepreneur is freedom. I love the freedom of being able to select my own times, my own days, be able to take long vacations, to be able to spend as much time I want with my family.
What has been your biggest learning from building businesses?
Biggest learning from building businesses is business takes time, and if you can have the patience of building something really valuable and delay the gratification of building something just for cash, you can build something that is actually valuable to the world.
How many books have you written now?
I've written 3 books as of now, and I'm in the process of writing my 4th one.
Okay, but which one are you most proud of?
I'm proud of all of my books. They talk about different things at different times of your business. The first book that I wrote was the Book of Coaching, which I'm really proud of because it really sets the foundation for a coach. The second book I wrote was called Live Big, which is about philosophy of business building. The third book that I wrote was called Business Book of Coaching, that is designed for anybody that feels overwhelmed around building a business of coaching, on how to think about it, how to act upon it.
So how do you get inspired?
The way I feel inspired about life is by reading philosophy. I love reading philosophy and understanding and listening to different philosophies of life from different people, irrespective of the success they have or not have based on the standards of the world, because I believe if you have a strong philosophy for life, you're able to create a beautiful life yourself.
What do you enjoy most about coaching?
The impact that I get to create on people. It is really gratifying every single time that you work with someone and then you see the change they've seen in their lives, and being able to really just kind of lean into that magic that they've created for their life, and you get to be a little part of it.
What would be your number one advice to new coaches?
Number one advice to new coaches is focus on your product, focus on yourself first, focus on how you're going to create an impact with the world. Don't worry so much about marketing. Marketing is going to find itself, it's going to solve itself. Business is going to become better over time if your product is good. Do not discount the product. And that's the one mistake that most new coaches make, is they think it's about business and marketing and social media and whatever. It's not. It's about, can you deliver results? Can you create an impact with your client?
What's your favorite coaching question to ask?
My favorite coaching question to ask is, tell me more.
What's one thing about yourself most people don't know?
The one thing that most people don't know about me is that I am actually a really good cook. I can really cook very well Indian meals and different meals, and I used to be a poet at some point.
Okay. Life coaching or business coaching?
Life coaching. All business coaching is life coaching first.
How do you want to be remembered?
I don't really think about how I will be remembered. What I really care for, what I get to do in this lifetime, what I get to impact in this lifetime, what do I get to contribute in this lifetime. If I'm remembered for it, good for the people who remember. If they don't remember me for it, I'll be absolutely okay.
What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure right now is Halo Top Macadamia ice cream, keto friendly. It's 9 grams in a tumbler, in a pint. I love that stuff. I can eat it by the pint.
What have you learned from your wife?
I've learned so much from my wife, but the most important thing I think I've learned from my wife is how to take care of yourself, not only just mentally, but physically.
What have you learned from your children?
I learn from my children all the time. I'm recently learning that I am persistent, but my kids are even more persistent. So I'm learning a whole new different level of persistence while being with them.
What is one skill you want to master?
The one skill that I want to continue to master is mastering myself.
And finally, what's one skill you can never master?
I think the one skill I can never master is mastering myself.
Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for asking me these powerful questions.